Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Summer Folka and Citra or Foltra. So I really like her, okay? So I think they are better than Summer, Fina, and Lid. Of course, the roles are different, but I prefer these characters. So let's start from the stats. So on normal form, she is an evoker, okay? She gets 130% evo magic. You may say, wow, that's awesome, but we are on the killer age. I mean, yeah, on trial we need to equip killer, and I need to remind you that evoke damage is not affected by killer. So let's just treat this evo magic damage boost like 130% all killers. Okay, that's definitely amazing, but the point here, you will see later that her damage modifier are not that amazing. It is not bad, but not great by any means. So this evo magic, nice, but not game changing or anything. Okay, and she gets all elements resist, very nice, 50% bonus as per stats and 1 as per or pre-gen per turn. So this is really useful, especially if you want to fight the Behemoth K using Golem evoke method. You will see later on her abilities, you're able to recharge your Asper Gauge really fast. Okay, I mean, so yes, really nice for normal. And on Brave Shift form, she becomes a mage, but it is based on her spirit stats. Like you can see that she gets 150% true dual wield spirit, which is high, but maybe you will have a problem to find another 50% for true dual wield spirit because it is not common stats, but still very nice compared to the normal form, only 50%. Okay, and yes, on her Brave Shift form, she gets 100% undead killer, no evo damage, but it's okay because she is not an evoker on her Brave Shift form. Okay, so that's all for her stats. In my opinion, very nice because it is based on her spirit, so she will be very tanky. Okay, so let's take a look on her normal form. On normal form, she is an absolute mirror of equity chainer, and the elements are locked to light and water. And interestingly, that she has both evoke and magic damage. Okay, so you pick based on your preference, but yes, both of evoke and magic damage based on spirit. So this is one thing I really like, so you don't need to confuse about equipping her. Okay, you only need to focus on one stats, spirit. And another good thing is she able to heal and attack at the same time, also fill your Asper gauge. And because she learns triple cast, wow, it is very easy to max your Asper gauge every turn. So basically you can spam that golem every turn really easy when you have her on your party. And remember, she is not useless, okay, because she can chain with Mirror of Equity while raising your Asper gauge. So really guys, really insane characters. And she also able to support your party using 200% all stats buff. It is 6 turns cooldown and the duration only 3 turns. So it is not that reliable, but still very good. And she able to buff your resistance against all elements, stats break, stop, and charm. How's that not useful? Okay, healer, support, chainer on one character at the same time. Okay, so it is not like, oh, I need to heal, I cannot chain on this turn. No, you can chain, you can heal, you can fill your Asper gauge using one ability. How's that not amazing? And she also able to imbue like element to all allies, and not only that, also imperil by 120%. Wow, very amazing. And of course, before you use that AoE like imbue, make sure you have charm resist because it has 20% to inflict charm on your allies. But again, you able to give your party charm resist, so there is really nothing wrong. And if you let's say, don't want to have light element on your finisher, don't worry, because she also able to grant auxiliary chain to all allies. So it is like Summer, Fina, and Lit, water auxiliary chain. How's that not amazing? And not only that, she also able to grant 75% undead and demon killer buff to all allies. So like you can see here, guys, this is superb character for Dark Vision. Insane. And not only that, she also able to grant 5000 health barrier. So let's say you need to have dedicated healer, then she's still able to support your party with that 5000 health barrier. 5000 are huge. It is spammable. Wow, very amazing. And her grandest ability also gives AoE re-raise and 70% MP to all allies. How's that not amazing? Insane support. Okay, I can say she's one of the best support, healer, and chainer at this point. One of the best character on this game at this point. Okay, and her limit burst, the damage may be not that huge or whatever, but again, you can get benefit from water and light imperial and 230 MP restoration. Wow, it uses your limit burst crystals instead of MP. So if the enemies by any means drain your party, do not need to worry because you have this limit burst to recover. And I'm not sure about the damage, but it seems you can go crazy by giving her evoke damage boost and limit burst damage. Will it be multiplied? But I'm not sure. Okay, but I think she has potential for this. Okay, I will let you to do that math. Okay, but really nice normal form. Really like her. Okay, but what about her breath shift? Let's take a look on it. Her breath shift form is totally different compared to her normal form. On breath shift, she is a full-fledged mage, and it is not an evoke damage. It is spirit-based mage. Again, this means she will be very tanky. Wow, awesome. Okay, and her breath shift is pretty simple. Basically, she is Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer, and it is locked to light element. So that means finally, Irid Neo Vision form has a friend. Okay, so you can use both characters on that Dark Vision when you fight against light element. So wow, really nice, guys. It is simple. You simply need to unlock your quad cast, and then tada, spam Surf in the Sun and grant this ability to inflict damage. Done. Okay, very simple. And for limit burst, it is quite interesting. 85 times spirit based damage. Okay, it is only one hit, so it has a potential to become finisher. But again, if you only take a look on the damage modifier, then I can say it is kind of left behind compared to other LB magic finisher like Neon Vision Soul, Ibarra, because their damage modifier are simply better. But still, if you need like LB damage finisher, she is the one. Okay, 85 times with, let's say you able to achieve 300%, it can deals about 300 to 400 damage modifier. So still nice damage while not on par with Ibarra. Still very nice, guys. Remember this spirit. Whoa, I love it. Okay, and another thing, if you want to use this limit burst, is you need to have someone who able to give LB damage buff on her, like Yoshikiri, Neo Vision Rain, and other characters. Okay, so that's for breath shift form. Now let's talk about equipment, partner, and trial. So for equipment, it is pretty simple. You want to build her spirit, because spirit on normal form affects her healing and offensive power. And yes, you may have hard time to find equipment that increase your true dual wield spirit, but I don't think that's really important, because yeah, her spirit is already very high. unless of course you want to use her as a main attacker. Maybe it is kind of lower compared to real, but again, I don't think she is suited to become real damage dealer except on her breath shift form. So for her breath shift form, again, build her spirit and limit burst damage if you want to make her into LB finisher, because you have seen before that she has potential to become like magic finisher. And yes, for you who want to make her into full-fledged support, who able to invoke golem every turn, you can do that by equipping her like with Isaru Trust Mastery Word and spam her Absolute Mirror of Equity move to fill your Esper gauge every turn. Combined with regen, it is very easy to gather 10 Esper orb every turn. Okay, really nice support as for Esper gauge. And for partner, I think the best partner for her is Irid, Final Fantasy VII Remake. So she is also a Chaos Wave Awakened Light Chainer, and remember, she also able to heal your party. So combined with Summer Foltra, both of this character will handle your healing for your party. Okay, really nice. And for you who don't like Chaos Wave Awaken, you can use her as an Absolute Mirror of Equity Chainer. That means you can partner her with Awakened Dragon Axstar. Remember that Awakened Dragon Axstar element is ice. Okay, he only able to imbue ice, so having this is really good because she able to imbue light element to Axstar and also able to handle the Imperial aspect when you pair them together. Okay, so that's all for equipment and partner. Now let's talk about trial. So for trial, she is good almost on all trials, of course, except for Scorn of Antenola. Because on Scorn of Antenola, the plants resist, actually not resist, but absorbs water and light. Okay, so it's clear you cannot use her on that battle. Yes, don't use her, okay? Yes, you may say, oh, I only use her as a support. Yes, you can do that, but remember that if you use Mirror of Equity Chain, it will break and heal this Scorn of Antenola. So yeah, don't use her as a DPS. And that's all for trial. Now my conclusion for Summer Foltra. I have said this, I really like her more than Summer, Fina, and Lid. Yes, I know the roles are different, but still, she is very slot efficient, healer, support, chainer in one package. And don't forget 2 chaining family. And her breath shift form is the only Irid Remake friend chaining partner on Dark Vision. So if you have Irid, I can really recommend you to get her X+1. But let's say if you don't care about Irid, I think you probably don't need to awaken her to X+1 because her normal form is same like Summer, Fina, and Lid. They are already pretty decent for that undead buff, etc. Insanely good character. So yes, you might ask me, who are my favorite base 5 stars Neo Vision? Of course, it is like Tifa, but Summer Foltra is another candidate for top 5 stars Neo Vision characters in my eyes. Okay, yes, Lauren is also good, but yeah, maybe I will make tier list later at the end of the year, but not now. Okay, we can still wait about 1 month to see more old 5 stars Neo Vision. And for STMR, it is also very good. I think it is one of the best STMR on this game. Really worth for your STMR Moogle. So let's say if you don't have her STMR, I think it's worth to use the STMR Moogle to get it in order to also upgrade her into Neo Vision or X+1 form. And for the Trust Mastery Word, it is great, but I don't think you should chase for this, because yes, the Spirit Boost is nice, but it is nothing that special. Okay, Heart of Passion gives her 1 Esper or Pregen per turn, so she gets 2 in total. Nice, but for other healers, unless you really build specific Esper Summon party, then it is not that interesting. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Summer Foltra. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Pro FX Videos guide. Bye bye guys.